Hello? Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me well. I have one cough, and everyone is like, "You dying?" It's like, jeez. Oh, good grief. Hello, Sandy. Thank you for being here. Of course, Sandy is my mod. I'm very happy. Hi, Abigail. Thank you for joining. It's so nice to see you here. I should try to do an Abigail Pinehaven intro one day. Just try and like do your voice in like a proper Cockney accent, and then you can just kill me. Hi guys, thank you for being here. Thank you, Rose Queen. Oh, horses. Yes, Rose Queen, definitely horses. Hello, Naomi. Thank you for being here so much. Or not Wimmy. The Adventures of Saul Goodman, clearly dying. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You guys are so supportive. Hi, Victoria. I just gotta... Oh, so if the mic is too loud, I'm just gonna maybe... can you block people on YouTube asking for it? No. No. Just right at the gate. No, no. Okay. Let's hi Flickers. Good grief, there's a lot. Guava Chicken Gaming, my favorite name of all time. Hi. Bitter Petroni. Bitter. We're gonna go. I think I always say I'm gonna go with bitter. Person that likes books. Hi Rattle. I love your name because I love books. I'm her daughter. Yeah, let's go with that. Snerzel. I was gonna say you're too quiet. Am I too quiet? Oh, I can pop that up a little bit for you guys. Let's see if I can get this right. I'm not going into my audio settings this time, so now it's a bit quiet. Okay, hopefully it'll be a little bit better now. I think I muted myself there for a second. Yeah, your volume is a little low, Rattle. Well, this is the best I'm going to be able to get it for now, so I'm going to have to ask you guys to bump it up a little bit. I'm very sorry. Feel free to use bitter as fun as... Okay, yes, history. I love that you love my username. Cloak the Librarian. Person that likes book. I also likes book. Woohoo! Book club! Book club! Yay! Okay. I'm going to sit here and read your freaking comments the whole damn day. So, before we get into it, check out my awesome background. This is the next episode that's going to go up for Polygon. I still have to finish it, and I have to ensure that my co-hosts are happy with the product. But yeah, it's going to be about plagiarism in the horse gaming community or horse roleplay community, and you know, just horses in general. So not horses in general, horse gaming in general. So it's gonna be an interesting one. So let's see if that's gonna ruffle some feathers. More than likely, yeah, Abigail. I'm really looking forward to the response to that. We do try and be. Well, we'll see. We'll see what you guys think. Thank you, Histriel. I'm glad you like it. Phoenix Wolf. Woohoo! Okay, so just very briefly, very quickly, I just want to show one bug because I thought this bug was hilarious. Star Stable is going back to pixelated graphics, which makes me very happy. We can see the little pixels. This is the most beautiful graphics you've ever seen in your life. I've never seen anything more beautiful. Let me just open the other one. It's glorious. I'm so happy we're gonna see more pixelated graphics from Star Stable. We're going back to the roots, guys. Like, they're listening. They're really listening. I love how minimal it is, Abigail. It's like our imaginations are filling in all the blanks. You know, the entire screen, essentially. But we're not going to talk about that. Guava Chicken asks, have you listened to the Magnus Archives? No, I have no idea what that is. Sounds interesting. Now, when he says, oh, no, yeah, oh, no. Sandy Darkfall says, Merlin has never looked better. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. We've never seen something more beautiful. Eveline says, finally, again, snowing in your face. That's so true, though. We got snow back, guys. We got snow back. Okay. So I'm going to preface this real quick by saying that this episode of What's Happening Horse Games is not going to be like the usual one in which I go through a lot of horse games, essentially. In this case particularly, we're going to look at one game in particular, and as you all can kind of guess from the title or the hashtags for this video, we're specifically going to be looking at Tales of Rein Ravine. We're going to go through this document. I want to give a shout out to Cloak specifically. They compiled this entire thing. As you can see, this is a long document. I'm going to kind of shorten this as much as I can. Where are my... No! All of my marks disappeared! Are you kidding me right now? All my highlights disappeared. Okay, yeah. Cloak mentioned. Cloak. Did I say cloud? Abigail, did I say cloud or cloak? I can't remember now. Hopefully I said cloak. But anyway, all my as you can see, I started out very well, and then every single one of my highlights just okay, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm so well organized. I'm so well. Cloak the oh, is that yours, Cloak? Well, just want to tell you, holy damn, you did such a good job on this. I wanted to make a video, but I felt like I was essentially just gonna paraphrase all of your work. And I just didn't think that's really, it's kind of, you did all the work. So let me just rather show that you did all the work. Because holy damn, thank you for doing this. It really gives us an interesting picture of it. I also want to preface this by saying this is not to attack the developer. This isn't to badmouth her. This is just kind of to bring all of this information to you guys. And as always, you guys can kind of make of it what you will. I'm going to give my own thoughts on it as well, of course. But yeah, this is a kind of a sad one this time because I feel like Tales of Rein Ravine had been winning for so long. Before we get into this, though, I just want to hear from you guys. How do you currently feel about the situation with Tales of Rein Ravine? Just kind of give the room a feel a little bit here. Molly says, another day, another important horsey game news stream by Rattle. Yay! I'm so sad that there is always something that's going on in the world of horse games. Can't we just not? Horse games, can you stop being stupid? That would be lovely. Flair Foxy, hello. Hello, Flair. Nice to have you here. Thank you for being here. Hestriel the swoosh. I have no idea where that swoosh is coming from. I have no idea. I wish I knew. Guava Chicken Gaming says the Magnus Archives is an eldritch horror podcast. It's very good, and I think you would like it. I'll check it out. I have seen something like that. Maybe I don't think it's that though, but I'll definitely check it out. Thank you. Melody Cheesy says, I'm so confused about it. Yeah, I think that's generally the feeling in general. Phoenix Wolf says, I know nothing about what's going on. Okay, Phoenix, I'll give you a brief overview of what's going on before we get into that. Thank you for letting me know. Bella Natala says, I remember when it was horsegames.exe. Me too. Cloak the Librarian, I'm really sad and confused about it. That's the general feeling. Sandy says, oh no, I'm not ready to be disappointed, but I'm patient. A word that it would be pushed would be fine as long as we know. That's also true. Abigail, you say frustrated and confused. I can't figure out what happened. Like that's the general feeling. Frustration, confusion. We're all confused. We're all confused little buddies. We're all sitting around the freaking tea time with the March Hare and the Mad Hatter. We're all confused and felt like we've just been hit by fairy dust. So Horse Girl, hello, says I highly doubt that Tales of Rein Ravine is a scam, like some are suggesting, but dear Lord, I just swear to God, what do these people get out of silence? Just tell us what's going on, please, Horse Games. Yeah, that's kind of the way that I feel as well. I personally don't think this is a scam. I think that it is just bad management, but we'll get into all of that later. Astride says, I'm personally pretty worried. I mean, just going radio silent days before the estimated release, given the history of horse games, is not making me feel very hopeful. Yeah. That's kind of it. Sorry, I'm just jumping a little bit because you guys are posting a lot. Dashabella VT, hello. I've been watching your video. I really like your videos. I want to chat with you about Star Equestrian at some point, but I love your videos. So she says that there are issues with Tales. I was waiting for the Steam port. Yeah, Dashabella, it's very sad. I'm going to get into everything right now, but yeah, there's a lot going on. Just one more. Lionmon says, "Oh no, I'm also making a horse game. I hope I don't get struck with the drama curse." At this point in time, if you don't have drama around your game, then I don't think you're making a horse game. It's just Rancher for Rivershine, stay drama free. I love you too much. Just stay drama free. Okay, so just for a brief overcap for those of you who might not know, Tales of Rein Ravine is a horse game that is being made by one developer. It sort of started development in 2020, 2021 during 2020 specifically during the COVID era, and the developer has she started it out as a joke project. She kind of focused a lot more on it, and it became something more than that. And then people started to give her a lot of Patreon stuff, and it's been going well. And then just to kind of fast forward a little bit, what's been going on right now is that the release date was supposed to be on the 2nd of August. And since 2nd of August, nothing has been going. 5th of August or 2nd of August, I can't remember, but it was one of those days. And since then, the last communication that we had was the 31st of July from the developer. She hasn't gotten back to anyone, even though she is active online. We're going to get into a little bit of that as well. But generally, that's the story, right? I keep knocking my mic. I do apologize. But the point is that she had a release date. It never got released. And she's been radio silent since then. And that has kind of caused a lot of people to be worried. But we'll kind of explain a little bit. Oh, thank you, Horse Girl. It was 2nd of August. Why did I have 5th in my head? I had 5th in my head. I don't know why. Hello, Superior. Nice. Is the issue just a lack of communication? Yes, Superior. Yes, that is exactly the problem. There is no communication. It has been dead silent. And a lot of people are just very worried at this space. Luna Star says, Starrel. Luna Star says, Rattle. I love you so much. Oh, thank you, Luna. Thank you for being here. Jonata. Hello, Jun. I'm going to have a moment for my brain to start jumbling everything. Jonathan Anderson. Hello. Okay, so to our mic. Yeah, I just keep beating the living hell out of my mic. I think it's going to start striking and just asking me to give it more money. Stop knocking the mic, Rattle. That would be so much helpful. Okay, so facts regarding... Okay, so Cloak made this huge post, just very quickly. So let's dive into it. So facts regarding release dates, developers' recent communications. So the entire point of this is to actually say here, since there's a lot of confusion and speculation going on, I thought it would be helpful if there was a post that summarizes some of the facts regarding these release dates, developers' recent communication, and other things. I'll start off by including the facts that I know. However, I'm sure I'm missing some things, so please feel free to add facts that you know. So if anyone sees something that she missed, please be sure to kind of let them know so that they can update this document. So she also says that normally, she, they, just let me know. Cloak, I think you are still listening, just let me know. Normally, I wouldn't publicize information included behind a paywall, but this information has to be included in order to get the big picture of the situation. There's also quite a bit of important details that have never been made public available to everyone. If the dev would like this to be removed, she may ask me to do so, and I will. I don't think they'll do that, though. If they do that, I have screens, and now I have a recording of it. Okay, cool. I'll go with she. So I have... Okay, so that's just kind of the stuff. Oh, she also added Patreon. Okay, we'll get into that. I'm completely kind of thrown now because my markers are gone. Okay, but anyway, so with Graftion's money calculations, include the cuts that Patreon and various governments take. So what she's essentially saying here is that Graftion reports only went from April 2021 to July 2024. And, but they only, wait, no, I'm confusing myself. They do report some money earned. Sorry, that's what they're saying. But they do so from June 21 to January 22. For those months, I will list the money they have reported. For the other months, I'll do my own calculation. So the calculation that she made is $3.5 per Patreon. The reason why she does that is to ensure that she kind of goes with the cut and with everything that kind of goes in with that. If I'm going too fast, let me know. This is a lot to take in at this point. But the point that she's essentially making is that she made her own calculation. This isn't specific, like perfectly kind of figured out. This is their own calculation. So as we go through it, just kind of keep that in mind as well, hey? So, hiding post. Okay, so the other problem that we kind of have is that at Azu Sukui mentioned that the developer was hiding posts across YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, both before and after the potential release date of August 2nd. We don't know the reason for these deletions, but it does indicate that she has been online. Astriel says, I'm going too fast. I hate you so much right now. You just brought me to an entire standstill, Astriel. Thank you for that. All right. So I have edited this post to include the dates of deletions for the past month, July 14th to August 13th, and I will be keeping an eye on these pages. Okay, that's fine. So I want to show these pages because there's a lot that's going on here. So the first thing that we're going to look at is these pictures, which I think kind of sums it up really well. So as we can see here for Instagram stats summaries, now this is, again, everything comes from Cloak specifically. We have... on the 19th of July, we have -5 posts. On the 22nd of July, we have -16 posts. And on the 5th of August, we have -1 post. So this means that she has been active beyond the point. Oh, no, Wimmy, that's fine. Thank you for being here. Have a nice day. So that means that she has been active after the point, at least, or at the point of 5th of August. So this is the first thing we're going to look at is Instagram posts that have been deleted. Let's now go to let's do TikTok. Let's do TikTok. So here we can see there is a minus 200,000 likes, and we can see here there's minus 14 videos. Now this isn't necessarily bad. This could be stuff that she's kind of cleaning up, but we will get into a specific post that she deleted that is kind of raising hackles a little bit. So she'd also deleted on the 27th of July, she removed 100,000. Then again on the 30th of July, there was a minus 570,000, and this accumulates to 21 videos that has just been deleted. So the thing is that these are actions that are kind of raising hackles. It's kind of confusing people. Why is she deleting all this stuff? The last one, and then I'm going to ask you guys' opinion, is YouTube, which has a minus 495,000 views that just got deleted. Well, essentially videos that got deleted that resulted in a view count drop, right? So this is kind of worrying. It's very bizarre. So gotcha. So what's going on is the Tales of Rein Ravine developer has disappeared. We don't know what's going on, and she has been deleting posts. That's actually way easier to just state it like that. Now, do you? I want to kind of hear you guys' theories. Do you think that? Actually, before I do that, there's one specific post that she deleted that is kind of worrying people, as I said, and this is the April 9th post, which stated. Sorry for the blurry image. I literally took this because this post is gone. I literally took this from my video. This is the post that says that she is going to make this game free. This post is gone. It does not. It is not available on her Instagram anymore. It's gone with the wind. I just want to find it where it says specifically that the game will be free. I did save it. I'm such a Oh, there we go. The Tales of Rein Ravine main game release will be free, at least for the first few releases, possibly all of them. The other argument is, of course, that she possibly deleted this because she changed the release date. But let me hear what you guys think about this. Do you think it's gone? Actually, let me double check that because I don't see that post. Let me see if I can find it. That's actually... Let me double check that, Cloak, because maybe I am making a mistake. Let's double check that rather until everyone's going to be like, rattle lies! Rattle lies! Yeah, I have been chatting with her. I've tried to get her attention. She's not coming back to me. So this is info about the Steam release. Yeah, that was the 17th of July one. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, it's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. That entire post is gone. It was posted on the 9th of April. So let's see if we can, maybe it has a different cover. Maybe no. That's the 5th of July. That's the 5th of July. I think I clicked the 4th of July. No, I didn't. That's 17th of April. And that is the 12th of April. And that is 17 December. So yeah, the post has been deleted. That specifically stated that it was going to go free. So let me hear what you guys have to say. Horse School says, oh no. So does that mean that it will cause money since she deleted the posts saying that it's free? No. Horse Girl, that doesn't necessarily mean it. But the point that I'm making is just to say what she deleted. No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make assumptions here. Cloak, thank you. That will be... Oh, cool, Cloak. I'm actually glad I helped there. That's awesome. So Ventilayer says, I don't think it'll be a free game anymore. It's not necessarily Venti. It could be that it still be. I think possibly the reason why she deleted that post is for the date, but like I said, it could also but like you said, actually, it could also, like you guys say, I'm babbling, that it could also be the fact that she maybe not wants to make it free anymore. So Bitter says, my guess would be the post got fried due to the old release date. It's so well documented that pretending it doesn't exist would be kind of silly. That is a possibility, Bitter. I didn't think about that. It could be that she was just getting too much attention on that post. That's actually very true, and she's just trying to... But the thing is, people are just going to turn their ire to a new spot, right? They're just going to turn it to a different direction, to another post, essentially. So Bella Natala says, all of the YouTube videos seem to be still there from the YouTube channel. Okay, that's interesting to know. If you say so, Bella, that's pretty interesting. Maybe check the older videos. Maybe some of the really older videos have been removed. Perhaps she's just trying to rebrand it. I'm trying to play devil's advocate a little bit here, but I don't want to just attack her like this because it feels... I don't know what's going on, essentially. So Trotting Through Pixels, that's a really cute name. Maybe they decided to do a few more additions prior releasement, but still communicate with us, Yeah, that's the main issue. Abigail Clayton says, or possible she changed her mind and make the game pay to get the game. Yeah, that's true. Say Andy. Must say Andy. What do you say? I can see why she removed it. Not because she changed her opinion of it being free at early access, but for the information being incorrect. True. Could very well be. But what does this one say? This post says, Tales of Rein Ravine Steam was originally planned for Friday this week, is sadly going to have at least a 2-week delay. Currently, the earliest release date looks to be 2nd of August. So, although I do kind of go with the idea that she possibly removed it, this post does kind of show that she still has incorrect information up. If the thing that frustrates me about this is, I swear, if she's watching this, just drop a post somewhere and let us know what's going on. So let me see. What did Bitter say? Did Bitter say something good? I can't find it. So Outdated says, still weird that she's radio silent. Yeah. Fluffy Troll says, who are we attacking? No. Bad Fluffy. We don't go after people. Not yet. I am kidding. Good grief, I'm kidding. Oh, hello there, Wimmy. Thank you for coming back. So Group Gremlin says, I feel rather upset. Why would she not communicate at all? Why give a date and then radio silence? Yeah, that's kind of the feeling I get, that a lot of people are kind of going through confusion, frustration, and, the fact that it just, we're not hearing anything. So Cloak went ahead and went through everything that essentially happened, which is kind of insane. So Nachtfalter, who is mentioned in this document, pointed out that the dev has liked various TikToks since 2nd of August. She has also added this to the timeline. We're going to go through this real quickly. So the first half is, of course, just, launching and, getting it started, how many people have been... It's a very thorough document for anyone who kind of want to go through this. It's really thorough. It's very in-depth. And I really think that it's just thank you so much for all the information. But as you can see here, what I really want to point out is that by February 2022, she was getting 6K. Let's take that to July of 2022. So not even 6 months later, she was making 16K. And by December of 2022, she got 20K. So, and she had about 5,794, almost 6,000 patrons. So this is a lot that is kind of coming in, essentially. So she also says that the original release date was 2023, but it was eventually delayed. She never said the direct date, essentially, here. Maybe someone else can remember that. What was the original date for Tales of Rein Ravine, if anyone can kind of remember that, for 2023? So Abigail Clayton says, a short on YouTube will do just tell us maybe she has a problem with a certain part of the game, or maybe changed her mind with horse model, something for us to see. I agree. Like, anything at this point will be better than this dead silence that we're kind of going through. Superior says, who are we attacking? I'm ready to roll. As Peachy would say, we ride at dawn, boys. She always says that. I love that. So Bitta says, yeah, I really just want some sort of post. Yep. Jinx Senka, hi, hello, thank you for being here. So Masks G says, I'm concerned she's aware of people's comments but didn't post anything to respond to them. That is the thing, is the reason why I'm making this live stream. Because if she is deleting posts, then she must have read the comments on the post, right? I'm just gonna move a little bit so that we don't stare in complete silence. I keep forgetting to move. So that's kind of the part that worries me a little bit, is the fact that she more than likely has seen the posts, but she's not doing anything about it. And that's just causing more frustration, which is just silly, because it's so easy to just make a post. So Aura Red says she dropped some pictures fast at Patreon like rushing. Yes. Let's actually go into that, because this is also mentioned in the document. She did drop a post on the 31st of July, which was the last time that she posted anything on Patreon, right? Just came here to drop these pics real quick. So that's awesome. She did post something, but now it's been over 2 weeks and nothing has been happening since then with Tales of Rein Ravine, which is really frustrating again. Yeah, this is just a graph run where they got all the information. Kind of have an idea. They have 7,190 paid members. I wish I could think because my brain doesn't work. Oh, she was also a hot creator on March 2022, which is also part of the doc. Yeah, they covered everything in this thing. Let me just see here a little bit. Fluffy Troll says, Cloak the Librarian. I got my pictures ready. Guys. We know charity people. We don't do this. we are investigating. We are good YouTubers, sort of. So Aura Red says she dropped some pictures fast. Oh yeah, that I did read that. Oh yeah, I did read that. So Cloak the Librarian, if she is genuine, I keep reading the same comment, same people. You guys are too active. No, I'm kidding. Please interact. It's fine. So Hestriel says I haven't really been keeping up with Rein Ravine all that much. That's fair. Bella Natella says it kind of reminds me of the development of Bayonetta 3. There was the teaser, and then for years nothing until like 6 months before release. That is, I think, pretty normal for games. Unless you're Dragon Age Vanguard, and then you have a teaser, and then you just throw out that teaser and make a completely different style of game because you think it's funny. I am so disappointed in Dragon Age Vanguard. I want to shoot something. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to ignore the fact that Dragon Age Vanguard exists. I'm just going to pretend it doesn't exist, and I'm just going to move on with my life because, yeah, I'm probably going to play it, though. Patras Murphy says, lol, start making horse games out of love. Makes hella money, moves out, buys new cars, takes lavish vacation, calls it bricks. I didn't think there would be money in horse games, but apparently there's money in horse games. Oh, Horse Girl, I think Pitchforks wouldn't work as well, though, but she must work with horses and therefore be familiar with Pitchfork. Swords, people. We already mount on the left side because of the right. Might as well. Flaming sword. If I'm going to add anything to this fight, I want flaming swords. And possibly a Morning Star, but we're going to talk about that later. Oil-covered Morning Star that I can hit through a torch that can set ablaze and that I can slap. No, I'm kidding. Let's move on. Amber Jones says, Cloak did an amazing job and stays on top of that Steam discussion to update it as much information becomes known available. Yes, thank you, Cloak. So Nick says, does anyone know what happened to Horse Life Simulator? They haven't updated on Patreon since like 2023. No, they've just into the ether. They're gone. They're flying into the ether. I have no idea what happened to them. They're gone. I don't know. I want to sing another one, Bites the Dust, but I will not do that. So Jane Flowerbird says, oh my god, wait, is this live? I thought it was premiere. No, it's live, Jane. Hi! So, let's see what you guys are saying. Okay. Cloak the Librarian says Dragon Age announced their release date today. It's going to be Halloween. I'm going to be so broke. Okay, but anyway, so let's move on to the next thing. What was it? What were we talking about? Oh, yes. So let's kind of discuss a little bit about the amount of money that she's made. So, to be very clear, this is an estimate. This is not necessarily really the amount of money that she made. This is an estimate based on some of the money that some of the income that she made, and then an estimate that was figured out based on a 3.25, I believe, dollars per month per patron. So keep that in mind. So the total that she got, I can't find. I don't have a highlight, so I just have to look for it now. Oh, dear heavens, where am I? Oh, here we go. Yes, I found it. All right, so according to Graftian, the devs set the Patreon stats to private. By this point in time, this was on 17th of July 2024, Tales of Rein Ravine approximate minimum earnings was $500,360,161. I got this number by adding together all the monthly earning calculations that both Graftian and I made. See above the top. All right, so I did explain that. So, that's a lot of money. even if we halve that, that's still a lot of freaking money. I don't know where those swoops and shows coming from. If anyone can figure that out, I'll be very happy. I always have that in my live streams. It keeps it interesting. So yeah, it's a lot of money to kind of put in, and it's really strange to have. Okay, so to be fair, I'm going to kind of be fair here, because in this post that she deleted. Oh yeah, that's another one. I forgot about that. Where am I? Here we go. In this specific... I'll find it. I'm very well organized. So, in this specific post, she kind of went into... This is also mentioned in the document. She kind of goes into why she's not adding all of this money, essentially. And, why she's not asking money for it. And it kind of came down to the fact that she made a lot of money. And, she doesn't technically, it's very easy for her because she has, what's the freaking word? She has an income, essentially, and she's a single developer. So she didn't need a huge team to make the game. She did also say that, I did briefly look, so the other reason is she's also not asking money, is because if she uploads it and she asks money, she's going to sit with a huge problem of trying to fix all the issues that people are having with the game. So, let's chat about that one for a second. Because that is an interesting thing. MG says, "Hi Rattle, it's so mads. Thank you for going over all of this information. Thank you for digging into this. I did not dig into this. It was all Cloak. Okay, it's not Cloud Cloak. I'm very smart. Yes, it was all Cloak. I'm sorry, Horse Girl. I don't know why it's doing that. But, yeah, that is just like a shite ton of money, ain't it, Naomi? So, let's kind of discuss this a little bit, because it's not something I've seen a lot of people discuss, and it is a thought I had the other day, right? Okay. I have to kind of get my thoughts here, because this is a bad one. Let's consider the idea that she didn't want to do... Okay, let me find the direct quote, because I have to be fair. Okay. Another reason for this decision is the issue of time and technical support. Releasing a paid game on Steam would be guaranteed to cause an impossible amount of requests from players needing help. When the demo first launched and I saw the massive interest it gained, I started receiving thousands of messages from players needing help to get the game running. During the first few months, I tried helping everyone, but it was taking hours a day, which was not sustainable. Understandably, equestrians are not the most gamer audience, so having higher system requirements than your typical horse game naturally causes players to need help with things, like updating graphics, car drivers. Whereas Steam does not contractually require technical support for a paid game, it is still highly expected, and ignoring it would end up with many players having to refund the game and leaving bad reviews. By making the game, or at least its first parts, free, the burden is lifted from my shoulders almost entirely. Now, the problem that I have with this is it essentially kind of feels like it comes down to there isn't going to be any customer support. That's bizarrely enough the way it's kind of comes across, because she goes further on to say that she can't really hire anyone because her country has very strict laws surrounding that. It's a very difficult situation, but what do you guys think? Do you think it's good, bad, that, the customer support thing? Do you expect customer support even in a free game? What are you guys' thoughts on that, actually? Because I don't really know on that one. That's a weird one. Let me see some of you guys. Abigail Clayton says, Clock did all the digging and Rattle doing the chat in a perfect Clock. It's Cloak, not Clock. I'm not the only one getting it wrong. Yay. Aurora is aka Astride my am. She don't want a remake. Yes. Superior, a metric shite ton of money. Yeah, shite. It's a lot of shite money. And let me annoy Abigail here for a second. Oi, governor, we're having a shite. Lots of fun, ain't we? Sorry, I just have to annoy her a little bit. So Amber Jones, I just saw on the Steam page Cloakamate that she supposedly commented on a video she liked 19 hours ago. 19 hours ago? Oh, let me see if we can find anything. Maybe it is mentioned here. The dev also commented on the same video she liked 19 hours ago. 20 this thank you. This is kind of insane. Maya, if you're listening to this, could you please get back to your people? We desperately want information about your game. And if you have time to comment on videos that you like, could you please let us know about the situation of your game? Because it is a bit of a problem at this point. Holy damn. Sandy, I'm already in the fungeon. It sucks down there, but at least I'm there. Nothing to see here, says Shoit on our money. Shoit on our money. Yeah, it was a shoit on our money. Phoenix Wolf says Cloak's being called everything but Cloak now. Cluck. We'll start calling her Cluck. We're having a clucking good time. Bella Natella says, which video? Yeah, that's interesting. What video? I remember it was mentioned in the... I marked it, and it's gone. It's gone. My markers are gone. All right, so let's see if we can find it. Social Blade. Cloak, can you remember what video she looked at? Because I can't... Why am I yelling at you? You're sitting right there. Let's see here. Just saw that comment. That's so insane. So, Lady Sagler says, I never used customer support for horse games except for report bugs. All right, that's fair. Yeah, I feel like that's more or less the norm, even if it's paid. I don't think I've ever used customer. No, I have. I have for Horsetails. I distinctly remember using it for Horsetails. That's because the game was broken. So I think that's about the more... I cursed? Oh, yeah. Clucking. Woo! So, let's... Where did you mention the video? Cloak. She liked 2 TikToks. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna go into that. We're gonna go into that. So Aurora says we're going crazy all horse lovers community. Please, Tor, give us info. Yes. Okay. So I kind of want to round this one off. Oh yes, this is something else I think that is kind of relevant. Is the fact that she has taken breaks before. She does kind of dip in and out. That is very true for the Tales of Rein Ravine. Sorry, I just want to read this. Leviathan Star says, a question I've always wanted to ask. Your profile pics look like a mouse. Is that what I'm seeing? Yes, Leviathan. My profile picture is supposed to be a rat or a rodent. I have had a lot of interesting things said about my profile picture. One actually said it looked like a guy with a party hat. I've had some really strange ideas about it. But yeah, you got it. It's a rat. I'm not a very good designer, in case you can't tell. So, yeah, okay, so just wanted to get this into, that's it for my timeline. All right, so she does say that, Cloak does say that, yes, the Tales of Rein Ravine developer, Maya, tends to go dark a lot. It happens a lot. And like this happened in August of 2023, this happened in October of 2023, December, and then again in March of 2024, and then again in April of 2024 to June of 2024. She kind of goes in and out of communication. So this is perfectly normal for the developer. The problem is this is the worst time for her to go dark. Like there's no excuse for this at all. There really isn't, especially since she's liking videos. I thought maybe something had happened, that she had been injured, that she's ill, but the fact that she is going around liking videos and not communicating with her subscribers. Oh, good grief, that's another thing. This is what happens when you lose your bloody markers. So there is something that is going on with the Instagram. Link. Hang on. I'll find it. Everyone just be patient. I can find it. Link. Yoink. I'm gonna find it. I am so well organized. Where is it? Oh, I lost it. Oh, good grief. Anyway, so there's a subscriber. Why did it sound like Rado saying wink? I'm saying wink. One eternity later. Yes. Well, anyway. So there was a thing. There was an Instagram thing that you could do. Let me just see. So essentially, it's. Let me just show it here. Instagram has something that is known as subscribers, but she kind of canceled the subscriber thing. I can't find it. Here we go. With that said, I did find what appears to be a screenshot of the original April Patreon on her Instagram subscriber stories. No, that's not the one. I only paid, and it's probably due to the dev not wanting to see the Instagram subscriber feature. Okay, so the dev kind of removed the subscriber Instagram feature. Yoink. So, Abigail Clinton says, yoink. I thought it was blink. No, it's oink, oink, yoink. I don't know. It's a sound that I make. So 2nd of August has passed, but she kind of removed the subscriber thing. And in the subscriber thing, she said something. I've been edited out of the Patreon post. Oh, good grief. Why can't I find it? These screenshots. Okay. The dev posted 5 screenshots on Patreon. Post title just came here to drop the pics real quick. There we go. This is currently her last communication on Patreon. She also posted these screenshots on her Instagram subscribers, and it is also the last post over there. Additionally, she posted an announcement on her Instagram story that she was going to have to cease using the Instagram subscribers feature due to financial reasons. Since this was posted on her story, the public version is no longer viewable. However, it can still be viewed if you are an Instagram subscriber. What are you guys talking about? Rattle makes weird noises throughout. Yes, I do. I'm not a peasant. Sandy Darkfall. Rattle is weird, so weird sounds are a requirement. Horse Girl, and 1 million oinks later, still don't find the marker. This marks the beginning of her villain arc, where she will unalive everyone who stands in her way of finding her beloved marker. Sorry. So Cloak the Librarian. Yeah, Maya said that it wasn't financially feasible to continue with the Instagram subscribers. Okay, that's fair. Sandy Darkfall, Rattle could easily become a villain. Amber Jones, I hate to leave, but I have a body worker coming out to work on my horses in the next 5 to 20 minutes. I'll have the live stream on my headphones, but I won't reveal. That's fine, Amber. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the horsey worky. Abigail Pinehaven, hi. If I had to make a guess, I'd say 1, something has occurred legally and is preventing her from speaking publicly. Or 2, she is sick or struggling with mental health, so she is unable to engage. Let's cover those 2, because I think legally is a fair thing. I don't exactly know in what country she is. She's in a very strange country, the way that I've kind of understood the way that when we have spoken. And it could be that, like, I remember very distinctly we had an interview and she said that there was a huge thing of trying to get the money for her from her Patreon, essentially. There was a huge thing about that. You can go watch the interview that I had with her. She does mention it there. And as a result, it took her a long time before she could use any of the money. And that could actually very well be, Abigail, that there is something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about and that she maybe can't talk about right now, which could very well be the possibility. Because it's so strange that she's going quiet. You know, you and I spoke about this the other day, but you kind of made the point that she hasn't, she's never had a bad track record until now. You know, she does go quiet, but she's always been very good at letting people know about what's going on. And, you know, she's never just dipped, essentially. She has disappeared for a month or 2, but, like, this seems very bizarre. And, my dogs are barking. If you do hear them, I sincerely apologize. We're having a good day. The other thing is that you kind of mentioned, what's the other thing that you kind of mentioned? You also said that she could be struggling with mental health. That's also another thing. For legal reasons, I've never spoken to Rattle and don't believe a word she said. You traitor. Jeez, la focus. Everyone be mean to Abigail for 5 minutes. For 30 seconds at the very least. Why are you guys being mean to me? Sandy, you're supposed to be mean to Abigail. You're not supposed to be mean to me. I thought you were on my side here. Rebecca Ravenbird. Hi, Rattle. Listening while grinding Wild Horse Islands and Swim. How are you? I'm very good, Rebecca. Thank you for popping in. Everyone's being mean to me. Bitta says eventually they would appear, but they always would. I have no idea what you're talking about. Apparently we're talking about tacos. I have no idea what's going on in the chat anymore. Sandy's Abigail says, nuh-uh. I hate you all. Anyway. Wait, there are 2 Abigails. Yes, there are 2 Abigails. Abigail. We got Abigail Pinehaven, Abigail Clayton. I like Abigail Clayton way more than Abigail Pinehaven because I'm just tired of people being mean to me. So, Cloak the Librarian. I could never be mean to Abigail. She steals. I thought you guys were on my side. You're sitting in my live stream. Why can't everyone just be on my side? Haha, L Rattle. Everyone in chat is cool. Damn it! It's like everything I say. You guys just do the opposite. Where's my whiskey? I specifically need it on the rocks for the rest of this podcast. Oh, what do you call this? A live stream? No, you don't, Sandy. Stop lying. All right, so let's move on. I think that was about the entirety of it. I think that kind of brings us all up to date. According to Blade, Tor's YouTube account lost. Oh, yeah. That was the month thing. That there has been a speculation based on some record updates. Okay, so the Steam thing I'm not going to cover because this is a very type of situation. So you guys can go look at that if you want. I didn't think it was very worth mentioning because it's a kind of a... Essentially, if there's editing on Steam, it doesn't necessarily mean there's anything going on. Let me see, is anyone on my side? Abigail Winehaven. Abigail Winehaven. Woohoo! Thank you, Superior. I appreciate the support. That is a brilliant thing to say. So Peregrine says, I see Rattle streaming on my recommended and this happens. What's happening? A lot's happening. Very briefly, Tales of Rein Ravine has disappeared off the face of the earth. Okay, so... yeah, I'm just going to give my thoughts on this, the social blow, so I'll just kind of scroll through this as I'm kind of talking. I personally think, even if it is just to... okay, I personally think that silence is going to be the death of this. Not the death, but at the very least going to cause a lot more damage than is really required at this point, right? I think that even if it is just to say, look, this is what is going on, I think that would already help greatly in trying to fix the situation. There's an old saying that goes, silence is also an answer, and that's kind of what's going on here. The fact that she is so quiet is sort of just giving the answer of, she doesn't care. What the hell are you guys talking about again? Finnish accent. Oh yeah, that was it. I know. Appreciate it. What are you guys talking about? I'm trying to be philosophical and I was listening. I love my audience. You guys are so random. Alright, so Lady Sagittarius, you tease the people that you care about. Amen to that. That's very true. Lena Marawa says, Boss Kurt, she is definitely Finnish. I am not Finnish, I am South African. Or is that Sandy? Sandy is possibly Finnish, I'm not sure. Anyway, Jesus, you guys are random tonight. Swine Craven sounds like a lot. Sounds like a Lord of the Rings monster's name. That's good though. Let's have Rattle fight the Swine Craven. They have a Swine Craven. I'm listening, Rattle. Sort of. You guys are sort of listening. Sarah Bat says, I said this on Patreon, I'll say it again. The game is not a scam, but the silence is not fair to the community, especially paying members. Yes, Sandy is Swedish. I knew that. I was trying to make you look good. Peregrine says, Rattle is trying to be philosophical. You guys are talking about something else. Eye roll emoji. Yes, many eye roll emojis. I love the fact that you guys are random, though. It makes it interesting. Okay, so yeah, where was I? Good grief, you guys have completely derailed me. So here's the thing that I'm just gonna kind of give my final thoughts on this. I think that silence is not the answer. Essentially, that's really what it comes down to. But the problem is that the fact that she is silent is sort of giving a bad impression, despite the fact that she hasn't had any bad situations up until now. It kind of comes down to the fact that now she does. As you know, it's that black mark thing. I think you mentioned that once, Abigail, even though you've never spoken to me. In an alternate universe, you once said to me that it leaves a black mark. In a very alternate universe that we never spoke. But it's kind of sad in a way, because this was one of the few horse games that really kind of hit the hammer on the nail, and everything went so well up until now. And it's not fair to the audience, it's not fair to anyone. The least that you can do, even if it's legal, even if it's mental, even if it's anything else, just say something. Just say something. Because I don't know if Maya is going to hear this. If she does hear this, if you don't say something, it's going to allow people to let their imaginations run wild, and their impressions of you is going to worsen, and then they're just going to keep making up stories in their brain, saying worse and worse things, because the biggest enemy of a person is our imagination. It's our imagination. Our imagination feeds off of our fears. It feeds off of a lot of stuff that goes on, right? And that's kind of the problem. Because she isn't replying, we're just continuously building up worse and worse scenarios in our heads. And it's not going to get better until you say something. The best way to stop people from losing their minds is just to say something. Okay, there, I've said my piece. Good grief, that was just sitting up here. I'm going to drink my periwinkle drink. Literally, my drink is periwinkle in color. I love it. Also, I made the terrible mistake of drinking an energy drink before I go to bed. I'm staying up until 4. All right, let's see what you guys have to say. Abigail says, alternate timeline. We did say that. She's right. Yes, Abigail, that's where we know you as the Dark Overlord. I should show them that picture I did. I should enter that into the banner contest. Anyway, nothing to see here. Rattle's videos collected, well organized, on track. Rattle streams, gremlin, wheezing and cackling. Absolutely. Like that. That is, I've never felt more attacked. Okay, so let's see what some of you guys are saying. Cloak the Librarian. My imagination has already run wild. You can't help but wonder what's going on. That's just being human. Yes. Rebecca Ravenbird says, wait a second. 5 words or less. Can someone explain what's happening with Tales of Rein Ravine? I came late to the stream. Rebecca, I don't know if anyone has answered to you yet, but essentially, sorry, I didn't spot your message, but essentially Tales of Rein Ravine has gone dark. The game was supposed to be updated. I'm actually going to refresh and see if anything's happening. But she's gone completely dark, even though the game should have come out... oh boy, that's great. Should have come out on the 2nd of August, and nothing is happening. So we're kind of... everyone's kind of frustrated. You can go read this. I'm going to drop all the links in a comment below, so you can just go grab that after the stream if you want to read more about it. Like, I really spotted this thing because there's a lot of information here. I just kind of grabbed the most interesting stuff, and then I lost all my freaking markers. I'm going to turn into a bloody overlord. And then Abigail and I can have great battles about who is the greatest overlord of all. Yeah, the energy drink is kicking in. Saramads, yes, Rattle, you hit the nail on the head, especially after August 2nd, about 2 to 3 days after people started to wonder if the dev died. Imaginations were going crazy. Yeah, I was worried. I was like, this is so bizarre. Histrial, yes, Rattle must continue this live. I am not streaming for 5 hours. Sandy Darkfall, Rebecca, oh yeah, so you answered. Thank you. Polygon, I just joined. What's happening to Tales of Rein Ravine? Very, very brief summary. There is a game. It is, okay, very brief summary. The developer has gone dark. We don't know where she is, and the game should have been launched on the 2nd of August. Pringles, when was our last post? It was the 31st of July, I think. Let me see here. It does actually say here. Hiccup. Okay, as of the 15th of August 2024, it has been 15 days since there has been communication from the dev, and it has been 4 days since we know the dev has been online. I will update this part every day. So yeah, that's just to give a brief summary. No problem, Rebecca. Hunter, tuning in. Hunter, you came in at the very end of it. I'm very sorry. Sandy Darkfall, you're kind of an L at the moment, Rebecca. Is that me? Oh no, that's... I'm so used to you guys giving me shit that I just thought you were talking about me, Sandy. So, Patty the T says, the earliest possible date was 2nd of August. No one said it would be 100% on that day. However, it is indeed weird that we don't get any new information. Yeah, no, that is fair, Patty. It was supposed to be released, but she did say that that's the earliest. That's 100% fair. She just needs to communicate that. Abigail says a real Overlord will stream for 5 hours. Yeah, well, a real Overlord will have a 24-hour stream of Reddit Redemption for her birthday. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. just saying. So let's see what Polygon says. Horse game devs get hitmen sent on them by Star Stable. I'm sorry, I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Oh, they just have this section in Star Stable where they send out people to go kill horse game developers. And then they just steal their ideas. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. Like, someone needs to make a skit on that, though. That's so good. Abigail Clayton says, I can see you streaming for 3 hours. No, thank you. My self-esteem won't last. Sorry, Hunter. I'm still gonna rattle on a little bit. Haha, but I'm dish. Luna Star says Polygon. Chihuahua Chicken, wait, the stream is... Yeah, I don't know if I have much to... I could probably talk about Star Stable if you guys really want me to. So Abigail Pineapple at Superior says, the greatest conquerors did many subathon. You guys are not bullying me into this. So Peregrine says, me when social interactions disappear from the face of the world. Daria, what game is talking about? Tales of Rein Ravine. I'm gonna drop a link. Oh, Abigail, what are you saying here? Knows what's up. No. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me reread that, Abigail. Superior knows what's uo. What is it? I don't know. That took her. That was just hilarious, though. Just imagining Star Stable having these people with these masks and this thing there. They're like, death to all the creators. That's making me laugh so much. I need to make a skit on that. Oh, it's freaking hilarious. Sandy Darkfall says, I shall now be a rattle Abigail stream where I just poke in and then say, don't murder each other. That could be good, though. Leon says, chat, hide me. Okay, what did you do, Leomon? I'm pronouncing you... Is that like my lion in French? Is that like my lion in French? Abigail, what are you... Jeez, you guys are bumping up now. Grumpy Gremlin says, so you're saying SSO are like the Lannisters or so? Bolshevika? God, that's terrible history. Why did I bring that up? Okay, it's Uo. Yes, Sandy. Abigail be all like, Uo. Abigail, what if we did a Rattle Cross Pinehaven stream that was 5 hours? Would we kill each other, though? Like, we might actually just end up shooting each other constantly in the game. And then we start like a feud. That would be hilarious. But I'd be down for that. We can just, like, be idiots for like 5 hours. Not that we aren't always idiots. Well, you're an idiot, me not. But Cloak the Library, it says, not the swoop coming in when Rattle says SSO hitmen and masks. Okay. You guys are being very distracting. I don't know if I'm going to be chatting about anything else tonight. This was really the main thing that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to make this kind of a focus stream. I really do hope that everything is okay with the developer. I really do hope that she does get back to people because a lot of people are very, very worried. I'm not going to open my email. I just literally almost opened my email for you guys. That would have been very strange, very funny, and very painful for me. But, what did you... Oh my good grief, you guys. Not this... Okay. 5 hour Hunger Games stream. That would be... Did I miss any? Destiny, you missed a lot. I'm gonna leave that in your hands to look at. It's a lot. Cloak, there's not much else going on in horse games. No, it's actually been very quiet. Like, the most I can say is the Frisians. All right, what do you... Okay, Jesus. We can talk about the Frisians if you guys really want. Just say that they're terrible and then move on. Well, no, they're not terrible. I think they look a lot better. It's better. I have too many, Abigail. I have literally a wall of laminated emails I have gotten. I should take a picture of that one day. Well, good grief. The Frisians. Okay, so Histriel says Rattle made us wait 5 hours for the stream, and what if the room is that Rattle has had enough and doesn't love us anymore to stay for 5 more hours? Well, Histriel, I never ever said I love you. Oh, I did actually. I almost swore. Anyway, but yeah. Pringles. It's just essentially Tales of Rein Ravine. I'm gonna leave a huge comment at the bottom so guys can just look at that. But yeah, the okay, yes. Frisians look good. I think they look better. There is a person who kind of spoke to me about this. I might do a video on it when it kind of talks about the anatomy of Frisians and why they do kind of mess up the body a little bit. I might talk about that. If you guys want me to chat about that, I might do it, because the Olympics were fun. We watched horses just get abuse everywhere. It was so much fun. I love the Olympics. I love it so much. I'm not being sarcastic. The Olympics is such a good place, though. All right. Anyway, we're heading off. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. It was an interesting stream. Not gonna lie. Just a reminder, everyone, please go and subscribe to Polygon if you haven't already. The new episode is going to be about plagiarism, which is going to be a fun one. If you do hear my dog barking, please ignore. I will take care of that later. And yeah, so thank you all for being here. Yeah, you guys should have an amazing time. Bye, everyone, and thank you for being here. And yeah, see you on the next one. Oh God, I'm hitting the wrong button. Is that the right? That's the right button.